Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Jonathan Coast, and in today's free training, I'm going to be talking about the congruency in solo ads, maintaining a consistent theme and flow within our funnel, and just making sure that the email and the body copy from our solo ad emails is congruent with the landing page. So we just want to make sure that whatever we're promoting, if it's someone else's offer, typically we can't customize or change the landing page. So we just want to make sure that everything is in sync with each other, so that people are not surprised or they feel like they've been duped when they land on our landing page after they click on the link from our email. And I'm also going to be sharing with you a free downloadable email swipes that you can use for your campaigns as soon as today. All you got to do is just make the changes, fill in the blanks, customize here and there, and then you can literally just apply this for your market and then just go ahead and test out your first solo ad campaign. So let's go ahead and get started. So I just want to show you what I'm talking about in regards to like the congruency within our campaign. So for an example, if we're selling something that's traffic related, I'm just going to, for this example, I'm going to use a free incentive that I've created to give to my list, and it's called the Limitless Traffic Formula. And I first created this about 7 years ago. But what I'm talking about here is when we use certain numbers in our body copy, we want to make sure that those exact same numbers are on our landing page. So for an example, this is the body copy for the Limitless Traffic Formula. And then the actual landing page, we want to make sure that we have that same number. And another good example that I want to give you here, and I just now started customizing the headline for this, so I'm still working on this particular landing page because I'm revising and updating it, kind of giving it a Resident Evil 2 style remake from the ground up. But one thing I want to talk about is even if the numbers add up, like for example, if you're selling something or they're offering something that teaches people how to make $30,000 a month, you want to make sure that if it says $30,000 a month on your body copy and the solo ad emails, then having 1K a day on your landing page isn't what I'm talking about here. Even though 1K a day is $30,000 a month, you want to make sure that it says $30,000 a month on the landing page if it's going to be in your solo ad copy. And the same is true otherwise. If it says 1K a day in your solo ad copy, you want to make sure that it says 1K a day on your landing page as well. So everything needs to be consistent and congruent. And this really increases your conversions. And this helps you to generate more leads as well, because everything from the beginning of your promotion piece or your article or whatever you're using to bring in people or send people to a landing page, we want to make sure that that copy is consistent with the copy on our landing page, and is consistent with the copy on the thank you page, etc., all the way through to the checkout page. So that's what I mean as far as like the flow and the theme of your solo ad campaigns. And I'm going to share with you a couple of different sources here, but before we go into it, let's go ahead and get started with the email swipe. So these, you'll see these in the description. It's basically a Google Docs, and what you can do here is you can just take any one of these example subject lines, how to get XYZ results in XYZ time using XYZ, and you'll put your product here, everything that you see in red, you'll put your information in here. And you can use any one of these subject lines or just take a variation of them. And I'll also actually have a headline generator that I'll leave in the description as well to help you with more subject lines. But here's a couple of different body copies. So I got A and B here. So how about an extra X in the next X days? This brand new system, course, or strategy, and you just plug in whatever it is that you're offering, is about to revolutionize the online business. You can actually change this if you're in a health and wellness to the nutrition business or the health and fitness business, and then click here to learn more. And this is where your hyperlink your stuff. So you just take that and you put the link to whatever it is that your strategy or your course is, and you just go through the rest of it. So hey, you don't want to miss this brand new system, course, strategy that's making average people like me and you up to X amount of dollars every X days. And you can, like I said, you can change this if you're the health and fitness. This brand new course strategy is making average people lose up to X amount of pounds in over the course of X amount of days. The founder of the system, and whether it's you or someone else, released it whenever they released it, and they're planning to close it in the next X days. So you can include this in here if you have an urgency booster. If you have you want to make sure that your urgency is just true. So if you say that it's going to close within the next X days, it needs to actually close, like to the point where if they click on it, they don't have access to it anymore. You got nothing to lose and everything to gain from this. And by the way, there's a lot of different offers on ClickBank and other marketplaces such as JVZoo. Even System.io has their own marketplace now, but Market Health, they all have offers and different variations where you can apply different types of urgency boosters. So you can kind of get creative with this. It doesn't have to be exactly what you see here. These are just downloadable, customizable swipes, if you will. And then you got nothing to lose and everything to gain from this. See you inside, and then you put your link here, and you also have the option to put your name down here as well. The copy beat, X amount of people have already used this to earn such and such dollars or lose such amount of weight or et cetera, et cetera. And this is about to be closed. Click here to learn more. It takes them directly to the landing page. Hey, have you heard of this brand new system called Blank, which opens once a year and has already made people over such and such amount of dollars in the last year alone? Now, again, you can change this however it applies to what you're offering. A great way to go about doing this is just going straight to your landing page, especially if it's something that someone else has offered that you're promoting. You can just take the information that's on that landing page and put it directly into the email. And has already made people over X amount of dollars in the last year alone. Have you heard of it? This system is one of the most anticipated free courses of the entire online business industry and takes less than 10 seconds to join. So I've sent this invite to a small group of people on my list, so if you're reading this, you're among those few lucky ones. Click here to gain instant access to this brand new system and start a profitable online business in just minutes. So obviously this applies to the make money online, internet marketing niche, the business industry. But these are swipes that, as I explained, can apply to any market. You just take them and then you just rearrange the wording. You take out money and you put in pounds. You take out the urgency boosters that's here if it doesn't apply to you, and you just use the ones that you have. So these are kind of give you an idea. And again, I'll include a headline generator in the description to help you with more subject lines if these aren't if you need more than this to be creative. All right, so yeah, that's it for the email swipes. All you gotta do is just click on the link in the description. You don't have to put in the email or nothing like that. It's going to take you directly to this page that you see here. It's the Google Docs, and it should say solo ad email swipes. All right, I made it shareable so that anyone who clicks on that link should be able to have access to it. So let's go to solo ad sources. So I got a couple of places. Udimi, I spoke about in my last video, but it's pretty straightforward. I'll go ahead and have that link in the description as well. There'll be like a little card here in this video that takes you to basically like a tutorial. And I believe it's like the 4th chapter in that video where I do an overview of Udimi, but it's a self-serving platform. There's a ton of accountability here. You're able to find sellers, and it has an eBay style format where you're able to actually look at the reviews of verified sellers. And once you get past like these first 5 which are promoted, you can basically filter it based off of the filter system, and it shows you how the percentage amount of people who have bought from them who actually made sales, and it shows you like the amount of per click here. And so I highly recommend Udemy. And then another place you can go to is if you were to just if you go to Facebook and you just type in, say, let's see, solo ad, solo ad testimonials, you'll see a ton of different groups that pop up, and you can just come in here. This, as you can see here, this has 10 posts per week. So you just come in here and then you look at these testimonials. They'll tell you who the seller is. Usually they're clickable, and you can contact the seller from there, or you can just comment on this post and say, hey, I would like to order from this vendor as well, and get in contact with the vendor. But this is a great place to go. You can see testimonials immediately, and then just choose from whichever ones that you want. All right, so yeah, that'll pretty much be it for this video. One thing that I want to talk about real quick before I leave is, again, when you're creating a landing page, if you're able to customize it yourself, just want to make sure that the information is congruent with what's in the email copy of your solo ad. So if it says 2,846 laser targeted leads in the ad copy for your solo ad, then you just want to make sure that it says that on the landing page as well. So yeah, that'll pretty much be it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Just to recap, we talked about why you should have a consistent flow and make sure everything is congruent from your solo ad email all the way up down to the checkout page. All the numbers are consistent, the flow, the theme, the colors, everything must match. That way people don't feel duped or they feel some type of uneasiness, even subconsciously, to the point where they just want to leave. And I'll also share with you some downloadable email swipes that you can just customize, fill in the blanks, and just rearrange words around and use it for your own solo ad campaigns as soon as today. And again, I'll leave a headline generator in the description to help you out with the subject lines. All right. So yeah, that'll pretty much be it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like content like this, then I highly recommend that you check out my website, jonathancoast.net. You'll see it in the description. And also be sure to check out the tools and the resources below. I'll have everything that I included in this training. And with that said, I will see you in the next video. See you then.